stop. As we shuffle time, we're gonna be two hearts running wild. We're gonna be. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
Good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're in the world. Welcome to the Armory, welcome to Full Time Sports Network, welcome to everyone on X as well, and welcome to my pod brother. How are we doing, PB?
All good, all good. Looking forward to Lyon today. I know it's a friendly, but I remember when we played them before in it here, and I was at the game a few years ago. I think we lost 2-1 under Emery when we played. It was Lyon, wasn't it? Yeah. And I thought we were hard done by, where we had a decision go against us where it should have been a penalty, and then they went up the other end and scored the second goal. So yeah,
look, I don't think we've actually had a friendly this summer. For anyone that's actually watched some of the friendlies, they're not very friendly at all.
No.
I'll be honest. The amount of red cards, amount of fisticuffs has been in so many different games. It's definitely not been friendlies. And I kind of like that, because you do need to prepare yourselves better for the season. So
definitely.
Giving you hugs and high fives and hello mate, hey, you can have the ball. None of that. Get on with the business. Right, so we're going to quickly go into the teams. We'll start with Lyon. You got Perry in goal, Mata. Now, when I first saw Mata, I was like, "Wow, Mata still playing? Unbelievable!" But no, he's a different guy totally. Galeta, because I was like, "No, surely not," because Matic is still playing. I thought, surely not Mata as well. But Galeta,
he's a right back now.
Niakate, Vinicius, Kakare, Matic, Maitland-Niles,
I think I know where he is.
Rama, and Mikotadze. I don't know how you say his name. Very good player though.
Mikotadze.
Mikotadze. Then. Okay, cool. For the Arsenal, we've got Raya in goal, Benjamin White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, who can't defend, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Havertz. Obviously, a strong lineup. It's probably the lineup we see against Wolves next weekend, if I'm honest. What do you make of this team? Obviously, it is a friendly for people, but I think this is important now. It's 1 week away. It's right that we get this right today.
Yeah, 100%. So a really strong lineup. But for me, out of all of those players, I see. I mean, is Timber on the bench at all today? Is he fit to be on the bench?
He's with the team, I think, but he's not actually on the bench. I think he's just with the team.
Okay, because what I like about this season, looking forward, is that barring injuries, we do have cover in certain positions, and I know we still need. I still need cover for Saka, or like I said, look for someone even better, because at least then there's that comfort of us watching at home or going to the Emirates. No, or going away games. All fans will feel comfortable that if one person isn't playing, whoever comes in from, you think, oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
We need that, and I know we're working to that because obviously you've been informing us well. So the Jesus performance, I thought against Leverkusen was fantastic. Havertz, Jesus, we don't get a striker in. I think we can, as long as Jesus stays fit, we can, alternate with the two. But we do need that striker, as we all know. But it's like I said, it's for me, Saka, Odegaard, Rice, Saliba, Gabriel, Raya. For me, they're first names on the sheet. Yeah. And Ben White for me. He was fantastic last season. I think from what I saw, he's the best right back in the Premier League last season. And hopefully for him, I think we'll have another great season from him. And who knows, maybe he can get back into the England fold.
Hopefully. Lee's not a twat. Lee's not a twat. So I think he'll have a chat with Ben and see where Ben's head is at. He might want to wait for the full permanent coach because currently Lee is just an interim. This is kind of like his audition. If he does well and players love him, then he'll probably get the job. If not, then the FA will move on to someone else, which will have him in line anyway. So I'm not too worried about that problem. But yeah, Ben is the best right back in England for me. I always said that when we signed him, never said he was a centre back. Said he was a fantastic right back. For me, it doesn't shout centre back. He's always tentative when it comes to the bouncing ball, and for me, a centre back do that. Full-backs can, because we're quick enough to then quickly make up for our mistake.
That's right.
But centre back, you can't do that. Not really. You have to kind of know where the ball's going to bounce, and he just can't do that for me. But he's a very, very good right back, so I have no issues with it. Zinni, look, we all know he's not good enough at left back. But Calafiori is on the bench. He'll probably get some minutes today. He's definitely probably, I'd say, 2 or 3 weeks behind everybody else. So
so he won't start against Wolves.
Yeah, he won't start against Wolves for me. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. Countries finished later and obviously he was in Euros as well, so he's just a bit behind.
Yeah,
he'll get there. He's definitely not struggling with the acclimatization of it all because it is hot here. So he might struggle in the winter. He might go, "What the heck is this? That's an English winter, mate, not the Italian winter." But look, it is what it is. But yeah, big up to, we're already over the 500 mark, so thank you ever so much to 500 people already watching. Big up to Arteta's cousin saying good to see TP5 back in the starting line at midfield general. And big up to the silver one saying yo. But yes, look, if we perform like we did against Leverkusen, I'll be delighted because that game was fantastic. Until we made all the changes and everything was a little bit disjointed. It was a fantastic first half.
It was.
Loved every moment of it. But yeah, look, and also before the game starts, let you know that I am doing a new show at 7 o'clock tonight as well. I have called it The Good, The Bad, and I can't remember what I called it. Actually. Almost Done. No, I can't remember what I called it now. But yeah, I'm doing that at 7. Got some good news, some bad news, and some news that have just been waiting to come out for ages anyway. So I'll do that tonight at 7. We have got a penalty shootout in this game. I have been told.
Oh, really?
Game. Yes, because they just want to annoy me. I just don't see the point of it. Like, seriously.
No, not at all.
You're either good or bad at penalties. It's as simple as that. You don't need to train for it.
Exactly.
Stewardess doing the coin toss.
Oh, did you see the penalty shootout yesterday?
No. I was covering Doncaster versus Atkinson Stanley, mate. I won't cover any City game. It's my rule. Obviously,
that's
I do it
right. You were, weren't you? Yeah.
I won't do City games.
No, it's funny you said that. I mean, that was amazing what Sky did yesterday. I thought they should have done that a long time ago.
If it works, it wasn't working yesterday because I did want to watch.
Really?
Harrogate versus, I wanted to watch Harrogate against Bromley, but that wasn't working. So I had to change the game midway through the game, which was a nightmare for me. And I chose Doncaster in the end. Mind you, if you get to see the Lee Montague goal, my God, what a rocket that was. Fantastic goal. That could be quite easily the goal of the season in League Two already because it was fantastic. Once it works, it's fantastic idea. But from what I heard on X and all the meltdown, it wasn't working at 12:30 or the 3 o'clock kickoffs. So basically, you chose your game. Sometimes it wasn't even the game that you were choosing; it was a different game. So you really do need to work that out. But once they've got it sorted, fantastic. Because you get to choose the game that you want to watch, which for me is amazing. Because obviously, I love watching my football games. So I don't care if it's not Arsenal. I'm quite happy to sit there because I was looking forward to Bromley because Tyler Foran, who left us in the summer, has signed for Bromley. He was on the bench yesterday for Bromley, so it would be nice to see him yesterday. But hey ho, it is what it is.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Chris Welch, if you're here in the chat, mate, I know. Well, you know what it was, right? I was thinking about Chris yesterday, and I had while I was watching my local club play. I had my phone in my pocket, and you could hear Gilliam Carlisle. And would you believe our club groundsman, who's a really good mate, he's a Gillingham fan.
Oh, okay.
I kid you not. So yeah, he was quite happy yesterday.
Yeah, I bet he was. Chris went all the way down there, didn't he, yesterday? So.
Oh no.
Yeah, went with his friend who thinks. Basically, it's like us and Moss. So imagine me and you stuck on the coach with Moss.
Yeah.
And if we got thumped, he would see the positives out of it, where we would be honest and go, we were crap here, crap there.
Yeah,
That's
exactly
basically what Chris and JJ were on the coach last night.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I think that's the best way of comparing JJ is definitely Moss because he just always looks at the positive out of anything.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But if we lose, we will look at the positives and the negatives as well. We don't ignore the negatives. Even if we win,
exactly.
we look at the negatives as well. So
that's right. You know,
if there is a negative, we will point it out. But if there isn't, then fair dues. Saka's been pushed. This is definitely not friendly already.
No, it's not, is it? You know what I mean? It's not.
Good. Good. That's what I want to see.
You know.
Saka's got to get used to this. He's always going to be pinpointed.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. So, any idea who's going to be wearing number 10 this season?
Let's. There's a theory, and I hope that the theory is wrong, because I don't think Arsenal fans will be too delighted with it. But hopefully, it's a brand new signing. But there is a theory that it could be a player that's already at the club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew who that would be. Probably Kai Havertz.
No, Kai likes his number, doesn't he?
Oh, is it? Yeah. But hold on, have the numbers already been submitted?
No, not yet. They don't need to be just yet.
Okay.
Yeah, there's still a little bit of time for that. But they will have to be very, very soon. So it'll be either decided the next 48 hours, or if not, the 10 will be left empty for the new signing.
Yeah. Oh, good header. Shaka.
Oh, you're slightly ahead of me today.
I am. It's I'm 251, 252.
Yeah, it's all right. I was a few seconds ahead of you last time, so it's made up for it today.
Even it out.
Yeah, exactly. We started brightly again, which is good.
Yeah.
This is a good challenge against Lyon, to be fair.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
They are a good French team, so. I kind of expect to see Eddie on for about 5 minutes today. That's what I kind of reckon. And given the captain's armband again.
Yeah.
So I think it definitely will be his swan song today. Oh, hello. Who is the Lyon coach?
Well, I haven't a clue, mate.
I
I
have no
don't
idea
either.
who he is.
I don't know. Who
I
then?
guess they haven't gone for a big name then, because that's something I know. Nice. Let's have a look. Dun, 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 dun. Is that seriously his name? Pierre Sage.
Was it?
Yeah, Pierre Sage. Literally no idea who he is.
Probably Sarge.
Oh, I'm going to say Sage. I'm English.
I'm just going.
Bit of sage and onion, you know.
Yeah, isn't it? That reminds me, I've got to buy some more packs, so.
Well, I'm going to stick with what because M does with Danny Blinn. She calls him Blind, so I'm going to stick with M does it. Yeah, but his name's Blind. No, it's Danny Blinn.
Yeah.
But no, it's Blind. But I know, but it's not. So basically, he's gone through the youth ranks really. So youth manager, academy manager, very obscure teams as well. Okay, so that's why I don't recognise him then, to be fair. Fair enough.
Well, that's something Liverpool did, didn't they, way back?
Yeah. Big up to Agosa. Loving the Russo love already. Bit too early at the moment. That's September. I will try and cover some Arsenal women games. They are at the Emirates this season, so hopefully it should be a little bit easier. Big up to Luke. Yeah. Oh, first loss already. Heads up, it's only your first game, mate. As much as I enjoyed Norwich losing yesterday, it is only their first game. So
I'll tell you what, my workmate would be happy with that. He's Bristol Rovers. Yeah. He was looking forward to watching that today.
So I'm trying to work all this out. Big up to Tahiru. I don't know why my Arsenal always trying to Saints whenever their new rules introduce other clubs are finding loopholes. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing this is more to do with the structures with the clubs. Okay. There is a reason why we're trying to do a structure this specific window. You'll see it develop later in the window. There is a reason why we're trying to do it. So just bear that in mind. There is reasons behind our madness. We're trying to allow a large amount of money to be left over for a specific reason. I can't say any more than that, but that's the reason why we're trying to do a structure. Marino is definitely ours. I can't see any issues whatsoever with that. Eddie will leave within the next 48 hours.
Oh, unlucky.
Obviously, Calafiore took about 4 or 5 weeks after I announced it. So once I announce it, it's pretty much done. You just got to wait for the structure to be worked out. It's lots of lawyers and stuff. It's very boring, I have to be honest. Like I said, it's like a Bright House nowadays. For people in the UK, we know what that is. It's dealing with Bright House, getting the right payment structure in so everyone's happy. We will sort it, don't worry. And then we'll move on to the next target after that. We've still got 3 weeks left. We've got plenty we can still do. Another corner to Arsenal here. Good start again.
Yeah.
Big up to the 1,200 people currently watching. Thank you ever so much. Good to see so many families at the Emirates today.
Yep. Oh, always is.
Just waiting for this corner from Rice to be taken.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Set pieces. Goal.
Oh, beautiful.
Saliba.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
Saliba. Saliba. Right, let's just see this corner again. So brilliant delivery by Rice as per usual. Oh. Now I don't know what Perry was quite doing here, to be honest. He was free. He could have come out. He chose to stay on his line. That's not great goalkeeping.
No, it isn't, is it?
what chance do you think he had just standing there? Like, seriously? Come out for it. Wow. But anyway, great goal by Saliba. Fantastic. Deliveries are great again. Well done.
Yeah.
Plus, once again. That's why Bayern Munich can't have him.
Oh, that was a poor ball. As you're about to see.
Too heavy.
Yeah.
The pressing's good again, though.
Oh, definitely.
Even Tom and Benny. Why am I getting called Tom?
And Benny. Benny.
Yeah, Tom and
Benny. Benny, it's like, there's when it comes to Benny's, right, there's two Bennies that come to mind. One who used to wear a green hat. and another one.
Crossroads.
Yeah, and another one where I'm just thinking.
Benny Hill. Crikey. Lyon need any Sonogo. Don't worry, Marseille have pretty much wrapped that up now, so he'll be going to France.
Yeah, mind you, if Benny Hill was alive and here right now in this living room, you know what would probably happen to me, Bobby?
We'll see. And Temmy's saying auto creep. Definitely did, but it's made us laugh, mate. So it's all good. Blooming heck. Right, here's Saka.
Well done.
Closing down by Saka.
That's it.
At least he's not moaning about being fouled or tackled.
No.
Just getting on with it.
Oh, it's all right. It's no penalty, but keep it going, lads.
It's another good start again. I don't want him to make changes too early this time. I don't want the half time. I want 60 minutes. I want 60 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully, he would have wrapped the game up by then as well.
Yeah. You know, the players should be able to cope with more than 45 minutes this time.
Yeah.
You start next Saturday, so they've got to kind of get used to it.
Did it? Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, good cross. Saka is not 6'5".
So was Thierry Henry coaching, managing the French team, the Olympics?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Because
why?
Oh, of course he was. Yeah, no, of course he was. No, because a mate of mine told me on Friday, and I've not been following Olympic football. I just haven't been watching it. I know I did see Spain's winning goal though in extra time, but
yeah,
you know, I haven't been following the football before. I saw one or two games. I was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, well, I'll stick with what I said the other day. It shouldn't be anywhere near the Olympics.
It shouldn't be. No, 100%. 100%.
They've all got their own competitions.
Yep.
Just enjoy those.
Yeah, exactly. It's all right. I think there'll be tiddlywinks at the next Olympics anyway.
I'll be well up for watching that, mate.
Tiddlywinks, chess.
Yeah.
Yeah, drafts.
I have no issues with any of this. Snakes and ladders, I don't care. Operation.
Yeah.
Hungry hippos. Now, come on. Now we're talking.
Hey. And the biggest one of all, very tough, get a gold medal, Kerplunk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jeez.
No. I just,
as well. That was hard.
What was that?
Screwball Scramble. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yes, I remember it. Yeah.
Neck.
Darts and snooker.
I don't think darts should, because again they got the World Cup now, so they've got their big competition.
Yeah, that's true.
And
yeah,
they've got so much money in the sport now as well. Oh, hang on. No. What was the one you said there before that? Snooker.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, the same thing, isn't it? They've got the World Championships and all that kind of stuff. Big up to Oliver Martin. What do you think the score is going to be today? Brenny, I'll start with you first.
Well, Oliver, I didn't predict anything at all. But even though we're 1-0 up, I could see us winning this 3-1.
Yeah.
And I still think we'll concede because of changes made in the second half. And I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet, but I have no issues with that if we don't keep a clean sheet.
We had Kivior, we had Nichols, Heaven, Lewis Skelly. By the time we finished against Leverkusen. No, that's not me knocking them, by the way, but they are our youth players up against Leverkusen. So you know,
and this is the thing. And me and you, Bobby, we don't knock them, because at least they've been given some minutes, and we're happy to see that. We're always happy to see that.
100%, mate. I'm more than happy to see him just get 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
I just feel that our first team need more than just 45 minutes a day.
Yeah, that's it.
Oliver's going for 2-1 to Arsenal. I'm going to go with a 4-1 again, like it was against Leverkusen. I'll be a bit disappointed if it's not a bit more than like a 3-1, 4-1.
Yeah.
Just because of our intensity right now. We haven't had many chances yet. Obviously, we have scored, but that was from a corner.
Yeah.
We haven't had any real good clear chances yet.
No.
But this is kind of like a game against, no disrespect to Lyon, but a game like against Brentford, Brighton, where they're just trying to shut us out.
Yeah.
That's all they're trying to do. And hope that they can get a goal on the break. But yeah. So this is a good test for us.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with set pieces this season, I think from corners, attacking corners, will be supreme this season. And I actually think we'll increase maybe by 10%. I reckon the goals ratio from corners this season.
Yeah. Okay.
But I also think, Bobby, is that one thing we need to work on is, I don't think we're not 100% quite there yet with, when we have a direct free kick, yes. I know we can put the ball into the net. But if it's an indirect free kick, yes. I still think we've got to work on that, because George Graham perfected that.
Yeah.
From indirect free kicks, because you'd always know from an indirect free kick, we get something from a corner. 9 times out of 10, we've got something. Ooh.
Yeah.
And I just think we have to do that, because I've been looking at some goals in recent weeks from indirect free kicks in the past, and one of my favourite ones was Tony Adams it was a FA Cup semi-final against Tottenham, where
I might have been there.
Yeah, the one where it was Paul Merson's delivery. It was a great delivery, and Tony Adams to get his head on it the way he did. Oh my gosh, that was one of my favourite indirect free kick goals. And then another indirect free kick, what I liked as well is the you get like the double header one that we were so always good at.
Yeah,
where you put, I'm sure it was Paul Davis, FA Cup final, wasn't it? Where I'm sure it was Paul Davis put the ball into the box, and Andy Linegan, sorry, put it on the out. I think it was on the edge of the box. Just in, Andy Linegan headed it to Ian Wright to score.
Yeah.
So if we can, work on that as well this season, which I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
I just want us to be supreme in any dead ball situation.
Yeah.
Not just corners.
It's something sometimes in games where they're just literally just shutting you out every time. You've got to take advantage of those situations because they are opportunities. So you've got to take advantage of them. Because I'm not going to say 100%. We're going to tear away against every single team because we're not.
No.
Because a lot of them just love to sit back and defend. Sometimes they defend very well. So when you do get a free kick, which we can do with Martinelli, Saka on the wings, you've got to take advantage of every opportunity.
Yeah.
Because once you get one, then normally the floodgates open.
Yeah, exactly.
That team then have to come out and try and get a goal.
Yep.
Good to see Martinelli doing well. It is actually.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a very good season for him this season.
Oh yeah, big season for him. Big season.
The love child of Tony Pulis and Guardiola. Oh, Temi, you're on form as always.
Come, he got some space over the guard.
Zinchenko has got a beautiful pass. That's why I like him.
Yeah,
he's just not a very good defender. That's literally my only issue with him because he's got a fantastic strike.
Yeah.
But here we go. Now we're going to see the problems defensively. Martinelli's coming back to help him.
Yep. Oh, Zinchenko's wearing 17 now.
Yeah, it's the number that he likes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way he'll be sold now. Not this window, anyway.
No.
You don't give the player their favourite number and then go, oh, by the way, you're being sold.
Exactly. Exactly. But
Kivior is a different situation. Kivior, we're expecting a bid this week from Juventus for him. So as long as it's what we want, as in a loan with an obligation, Kivior will go. Martinez had a bit of a knock here. Let's have a look. How bad is it? Well, I didn't see anything really that would cause that, to be honest. See a bit of a turn. He turned his ankle a bit.
So, hopefully
just get him off there.
Walk it off, yeah.
I'll be honest, just get him off now.
Yeah.
it's not worth the risk, is it?
No, of course
it's not. Trossard on.
Exactly. Trossard looked pretty sharp the other day, didn't he? As well.
Let's hope that stays within the season.
Yeah. See, I have no worries about that left-hand side with those two.
Yeah.
But with Martinelli, I mean, if we see 12 goals from him and about 13 assists this season, I'll be very happy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that touch. Get away from him. Oh.
Well done, Zinny. If I don't have to see him defend, I'm chill.
Well, and the midfield thing, it's like when I've seen him play there for Ukraine, I'm like, that's where he should be.
Yeah.
As a squad player, I'd have him in that midfield.
Yeah.
If you wanted to say rest Declan Rice, for example, nice left peg,
Yeah. Big up to the 1,600 people currently watching. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you indeed.
Right, here's Lyon on attack now. See what Lyon can do. Well on Thomas. Oh no, Lyon got it back again. Don't know why he gave up on the second player. He did. He challenged the first player, but didn't challenge the second player.
Yeah. Wasn't it?
Yeah. He did the first part, and then he's got it back. I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
I think with him is the only thing that me and you will probably disagree on is the Thomas Party. I feel we need to. Oh, hang on! Oh, come on!
It's unlucky there.
Good defending there.
Yeah, but see the difference between us with that, Bobby, is that we don't argue about Thomas Party because at the end of the day, that's your opinion, mate.
Yeah, exactly, and you're entitled to yours, mate.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Not, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to be a case of I'm going to say, oh, what are you talking about? No. It's not even going to be any of that. Yeah. So I didn't mean to sound like Boris Johnson there, but you know. But yeah.
I think we both agreed that long term he's obviously not that position because obviously he's 31 now, 32, something like that.
Well, this is the thing, and I still feel we got one good season really. But I just feel that I actually feel that if we were to deliver this season, that was a lovely header. Gabriel.
Oh, blimmin' heck.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
Well done, Gabriel. As we said, if these are the opportunities you need. We're not having any actual proper opportunities yet from open play, but we're getting set pieces and we're taking advantage of it. And that is important against these teams that are just going to defend against us.
Exactly.
Lyon are not going to open up in this game because it's not a cup game, it's not a league game.
Yeah.
They don't really care.
And this exactly that. So
we need to keep going.
You know what I mean, it's I'll tell you, that was the best headed goal from the corner I've ever seen Gabriel take, and it's not even a competitive one, if you know what I mean, where because it's all the competitive goals that go in the record books, isn't it, and stuff like that, and Wikipedia and whatnot, not friendlies.
Yeah,
you know.
Oliver said it'd be interesting to see if Eddie comes on today. I reckon he'll come on for literally 5 minutes, if that. Just to say bye, because he will be going. So, yeah. What's the funniest football name you've both seen in your decades of watching? Well, unfortunately, I would say it's funny.
Yeah.
But I can't ever say his name because of what his surname is. And I don't know if he still plays at Leeds now, but I have to change his name to Robin the German because I can't say his name. So for me, that's funny because I can't say his name because I don't like swearing. So, but it's Robin the German, but his name is Koch, which for us is said in a specific way. So that would be but there's been some funny ones. There has been some funny ones over the years. Many actually. I think there's a French guy that I'm thinking of. Jean-Pierre Papin. That always made me giggle. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Jean-Pierre Papin. What about you, Brent?
Oh, funniest footballer name. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's probably I went years ago. I thought I wanted to watch a game and couldn't get any tickets for a Highbury game, and that was in Wenger era. And I thought, all right, let me go and watch QPR. So I went to see QPR play Wickham, and QPR had this player named Doodoo, and it was so funny because he was spelled Doudou.
Yeah.
And he was from, where was he from? You know what? He was a really good player, but he was lazy. He's seriously lazy. And then the QPR, and then at the time they had was it Danny Shitu who played with Charlton? I think he played for QPR. And one of the fans was saying, "God, look what we got here. We got Shitu, we got Doodoo." That was probably the funniest day I ever had with regards to names.
Funny, to be fair.
So yeah.
Sebby's saying that he's seen a Cameroonian player named. Sorry, the message just come up on my thing. After a free Yaya banana. So we are Stoke that can pass. We're way better than Stoke, that's for certain. It comes from this is what
Martinelli
improve on. Good defending, to be fair. A lot
it was.
From, I think that was Neil.
It was.
But that is what Martinelli is brilliant at.
Yeah, but really, I mean, I know I mentioned earlier about his GA, but he's actually capable of scoring 20 plus in the season.
Who, Martinelli?
For the ability he has.
Yeah.
And I said that same about Gabriel Jesus. Even when he was at Man City, I thought he was capable of that because of the talent that he has.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, it's so frustrating when you look at someone like Gabriel Jesus' ability, and then you think, well, he's only had 7 goals, and even if he's not injured in the whole season, like at Man City, I think the most he scored was 14 goals or 15 goals in the season.
Yeah.
But one thing I like about Jesus, and for me, he's a squad player in terms of he can come up with big goals in big games.
Yes, he can. Yeah, they're a very good game against Leverkusen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, because I actually thought 2 years ago how he was playing in pre-season, and then when he came alive against Leicester in our second league game, and you thought with them 2 goals, then you thought, oh, boy, he can get 20 plus this season.
He just needs to cut out the moaning for me.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I don't like about him.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he needs to cut that out for real.
Just, go down, get up, get on with the game.
Yeah.
Wait till the refs blow the whistle and there's a little bit of a gap. Then have your moan, by all means.
Yeah. Yeah.
But whilst you're playing, get on with it.
Exactly.
And in all fairness, Arteta does want that. He doesn't want players moaning, by the way. This system.
Oh, well played. Oh, it was a ball. Go on, Kai. Oh, offside. Yeah, he should have held his line, Havertz.
Oh, yeah, excuse me. The game's not as exciting as the one against Leverkusen.
No, it isn't, but it's comfy watching right now.
Yeah, it's definitely comfy. Big up to Chris. Is JJ still alive, Chris? That's my first question. Chris. Is JJ still alive? But I hope you're doing well, mate. I won't talk about yesterday. I'm just making sure JJ's still alive. unfortunately. I can imagine that coach journey back yesterday was a nightmare. 6 hours of, I'm guessing he was doing the positives of being beaten by Gillingham.
Yeah, my mate said it was. He said, yeah, it was a long journey. My Gillingham mate. He said it was, yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
Carlisle.
Yeah.
I think Chris said it was 6 hours, something like that, all the way down. Oof. It's the love that we have for our clubs, though, isn't it?
Well, this is it, you know. And I've always loved lower league football from when I was a kid, you know.
Got bought up with it.
Oh.
It was really bad. The coach driver told us both to stop. I can imagine both of you having right go at non-stop. Oh dear. We move on to the next game now, mate.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was disappointed yesterday with Lyon Orient. They lost 2-1 at home to Bolton. I can't stand Bolton.
Yeah, well, Bolton are one of the favourites to go up, though, aren't they? So
they are. Yeah.
That was always going to be a tricky game.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, 100%.
But whilst the window's open, I always find just chill out whilst the window's still open, because teams haven't finished doing their business yet. So just chill for a bit.
Well, I see Wrexham beat Wycombe 3-2 yesterday at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that would have been... I would have gone for a draw.
Yeah.
But I see they had to trim their squad, Wrexham.
Yeah, they're doing really well, once again.
They are.
City winning the Shield gives us more hope. Yeah, the curse is on them, isn't it? The curse of the Community Shield. It's one of those cups that I don't ever knock, because obviously if you look into the history of what the charity cup used to be many years ago, obviously it's over. I think it's over 100 years old now, that cup. So it was so
always meant a lot.
Then. Yeah,
it was
huge cup. Not as big as the FA Cup, obviously, but it was so important for the community.
That's right.
And it's just lost its thing nowadays. But I respect it because of the history of it.
I used to look forward to it. You know, when I was a child, even if Arsenal weren't involved, and
you
know, it was always as far as I can remember, it was never a friendly to the clubs. I mean, I don't know if you've seen X like this morning or yesterday, but they showed 4 minutes, right, of Leeds versus Liverpool, 1974, and it was basically Kevin Keegan and what's his name? They both got sent off for Leeds. Oh, he's a Leeds defender. Leeds hard man. It might have been Bremner. Yeah, there was a send off to. That was a hardcore game. That weren't no friendly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It was madness.
Exactly. Straight after we took our seats, I said to JJ, "What's the way forward after that shambles?" He says, "No, don't start." I said, "I'm asking you." He replied, "Well, you know everything. We should sack everyone to make you happy. Play with nobody." I didn't sit next to him at the game. We kept apart, but can still hear him with his excuses from far away. Oh God. We can definitely picture it, because we've kind of compared him to someone that we know as an Arsenal fan who is very much like that.
Yeah.
So we can imagine what it can be like. Yeah.
But, that's the thing. It's you know, you know what? I think we get fans like that in every fan base. Would you believe?
You do. Every
single club you get that. You know, every single club. Mind you, saying that at my local club, I've never met a deluded fan who would say if we played poorly, we all agree and say they played poorly.
Yeah.
I've never met one that said, "No, he didn't. I thought you did really well." I've never met that type of fan at these non-league games.
This is because obviously Chris supports his local team because obviously he lives in Carlisle.
Yeah.
So that's his version. I've always got brought up supporting the local team as well, wherever I was in the world, because obviously I've been in the army as well. So I've gone to football matches where if I'm in Germany or if I'm in Canada or wherever, I've gone to local teams. So you respect it because that's what local teams are. You respect the local teams. Obviously, nowadays, literally, my local team is Wolves, so I'm a bit fortunate at the moment. But it's how you educate yourself. So and we've got ones that are deluded in the positive way. We've got people that are deluded in the negative way. Where nothing we do is right.
Yeah.
There's an Arsenal fan. Probably everyone knows who I'm going to talk about in a minute, but he's having a go at everyone saying how, obviously the female part of the Arsenal fans are saying how pretty our new signing Calafiori is. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what they think.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he's a good player. We all saw it at Euros. You put anyone that watched Bologna last season will know how good he is from Bologna as well. So he's a good player. He just happens to be an attractive man for women, and women seem to like him. That's nothing wrong with that. Marino, yes, he had a bad time at Newcastle, but he then sorted his head out, had a very good season with Dortmund, very good season with Sociedad.
Yeah.
And I think we've got a good player coming. I wouldn't say he's for the future, because obviously he's 28, but he's going to do the job that we need him to do right now.
Yeah.
And that's important. We're doing the right now. Because obviously we need, because obviously we're talking about a left side. It's nothing majorly wrong with it forward wise, but it doesn't connect very well because of the midfielder wide point. Marino fits into there perfectly. Oh, hang on. Didn't catch it. Oh, it's Maitland-Niles, pleased. Oh, good cross, good defending as well.
Yeah.
Great cross by Maitland-Niles,
wasn't it? Well,
but again, this just again proves our point. What we've been saying all along. You give him a little bit of a chance, we wouldn't have lost him for the amount that we did lose him for. If we just handled him better, we could have got. Well, I think was it Wolves that offered us 25 million.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. We would have got 25 million if we sold him at that time. But we
decided
to keep him, not played him.
Yeah. And I liked him as a player.
Yeah. He was versatile, wasn't he? Well,
he was
one of the most versatile players we had.
Yeah.
But the problem with him was he wasn't happy playing the role that he was being asked. But I think he's pretty much playing it now.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Go on, come on.
Thought Odegaard was going to shoot.
Why didn't you just shoot?
Yeah.
That's what frustrates me a little bit about him. He doesn't shoot when I feel that there is a shooting opportunity there.
Yeah.
I think if he took that first time, he has a pot. If he misses, he misses.
Yep.
Who cares?
Just put it out there. We're not saying he's crap. Just put it out there. We're not saying he's crap.
Nah. It's just, because obviously we haven't scored from a direct free kick in how many years?
Oh.
Is it 2-3 years now?
Last time we scored a direct free kick. Jeez. I was actually thinking a few times, but I thought, no, that's not right, because that's my Pro Evolution Soccer game. I scored quite a few. I don't know. It's been a while.
I think Luke told us a few streams ago, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But he's our main taker. So it does kind of say, look, maybe he needs to improve on that.
Yeah.
You can learn to take a good free kick. You can't really learn. You're either a good penalty taker or you're not. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to free kicks, you can learn that. And he has got the ability to put the ball wherever you want, which says to me he can take direct free kicks very well.
Yeah. Some good football there. Oh,
come on.
I see. I look at Bukayo Saka, and he strikes me as someone that would be a very good free kick taker.
Do you think so? I don't know if he's got the power.
No, he's got the placement.
He's got the placement, yeah, but I think you need a bit more power than
Yeah.
got, in my opinion.
I mean, but you know what? As well, I find that he is getting more. He's getting more stronger every season we watch him as well. Yeah. So there is that. I mean, I wouldn't have said that a few seasons ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I definitely wouldn't have said that. But
I'm surprised Declan doesn't do it, because Declan's got the power.
Oh, he looks like someone that could just rifle that ball in from 25 yards.
Yeah. I just don't know whether or not I can curl it, because it's definitely more of a shoelaces it or wax it. Or, it's not really much of a, oh, I'm going to curl it over there. Don't think so, mate. Zinny's a good one. Actually, Zinny's a good one.
I was thinking Zinny as well.
Can strike it and can do the curl as well. So maybe Zinny should be given a chance.
We were waiting about Trossard.
Because I love a free kick goal.
Yeah, me too.
It's always just makes you smile.
Oh yeah, it does. I mean, I can remember, was it years ago? I used to love Stefan Schwarz's dead ball situations.
Yeah,
you know that one against Sampdoria. That free kick we were struggling, and that against all odds. That was a goal from the gods. That was.
Yeah.
When he put us into extra time.
Right, let's get through his messages before half time. So we've got 2 minutes left. We'll have a quick break. I want to see how Timber does this season. I'm looking forward to seeing him on the pitch. We definitely will see him. In my review today, I went full on Paul Simpson OnlyFans members of other channels again, not for children to watch. I don't know who you're on about with the OnlyFans. Let's have a look. Simpson lost the plot when he was playing a centre back, Ben Barker, in the field, who moves like an old granddad who shit. And I was also watching Liverpool beat Seville 4-1 in pre-season. Yeah, 4-1. So ironic considering what Carlisle did. I hate excuses of we played well, but we lost 4-1 to Gillingham. Make sense. It was like Gillingham were gifted 4 presents. Yeah, because Peter was watching the game and was updating me during the chat while I was doing Donny. So yeah, big up to Peter as well, because he was letting me know how the game was going on. Timber Tomiyasu, Calafiori all injured. Who's cursed us? Calafiori is not injured; he's just behind in pre-season, so there's no injury. He's just a little bit behind pre-season because of he had a holiday for quite a while actually after the Euros. So yeah. Best part about Paul Simpson, I'll change to 4-3-3, but we've got wingers in the squad. Anyway, I don't have to travel on coach for the next 2 games at home to Stoke in League Cup on Tuesday. Derby at home.
I hope they beat Stoke.
Big up to Jerry saying Bobby, Art, Lyon, and Muck. Are you trying to say that they're rubbish? I wouldn't say they're rubbish.
No.
I haven't known a rubbish Lyon for a long time, to be honest.
No, and it's like, yeah.
It is half time, so me and Bren are going to have a quick break. We will be back in about 5 minutes. See you very shortly. welcome back, people. I think is Brenny ready? I think he's ready. Yeah, there he is. Awesome. He's just having something to eat again, isn't he? He's having a munch.
No.
He's having a munch.
No, just a packet of skips.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, just yep. What's that thing that Ty from AFTV says? We say, yep, all other crisps are available.
They're just talking about they're saying that they're like eight positions are already filled for the first game. They're talking about like don't know who's going to be the left back, don't know who could be the DM, don't know who will be the striker, which is kind of right.
Yeah.
I think by the end of the window, I think some more positions might be a little bit open. I don't want to be in a position where goalkeeper I'm not too bothered by because goalkeepers, you know, I'm used to seeing Seaman in goal for many, many years. But the other positions, I don't particularly want them to be sealed, like guaranteed. I suppose in our like back in the 80s, 90s, or early 90s, Dixon, Winterburn, pretty much right back, left back. Centre back was never always the same. There's always different sometimes.
Well, that's right.
Area.
We had about 4 centre halves, didn't we? I mean, we had Keown. Sorry, not Keown, because he was at Aston Villa, Everton. During that time, you had Bold Adams, Dale O'Leary, and Gus Caesar could play centre half. You know, and then Andy Linnigan came along.
Yeah,
and it was a case of if Bold or Adams wasn't available, you'd go Dale O'Leary, Andy Linnigan, but you knew they could still do a job.
Yes, exactly.
You know,
when you rotate it, you know that they're going to come in ready.
Yeah.
And they haven't played for X amount of time, which is Arteta's issue for me. They come in cold and they look awful. Smith Rowe came in a few times, looked awful. Nelson came in a few times, looked awful. Nketiah, really bad sometimes.
Yeah.
Because they came in cold. I'm not saying that they're bad players. I don't think they're up to our standard, especially Eddie. But Smith Rowe, you gave him a few 10 minutes, 15 minutes here and there. He'd be well up for it when he gets the opportunity. So,
I think when I know he's gone now, but when fans would talk about Emil Smith Rowe and would talk about injury this, injury that, and there were times where he was fit to play, and we didn't always see him come off from the bench, and then I think others as well. The way that some fans have spoken about him in recent weeks, I had to say, well, you know, remember what he did 3 seasons ago, where he almost got us a Champions League place.
Yeah,
and he did he won us a lot of games. Well, quite a few games that season. I'd say he was one of our best players in that season of 21-22.
Yeah,
you know, and I think he will do very well for Fulham, and I wish him all the best.
Yeah, so do I, because I think he's quality. He just doesn't fit the way that Mikel likes to play.
No.
Simple as that. The writing was on the wall, unfortunately. Under a different manager, yes, maybe. But under Mikel, no. Smith Rowe is a specific type of player, very quality in that position, but doesn't fit in the way that we play. He's gone to Fulham, scored 2 goals in 2 games. Tells you everything.
Silva will give him that free. Well, he'll let him express himself a bit more, you know.
Yeah, he had that under Lee, which is why obviously Lee's been given the interim job, because Lee, great coach, good with the players, you know, deals with them very well, but he lets them get on the pitch and doesn't dictate, doesn't say, right, you're a left winger, but today, guess what? You're going to be a goalkeeper. Well, he's not a Southgate twat. So Lee will allow the players, and I think his first selections could be quite interesting. I do expect maybe a couple of more under-21s that have been doing very well. And if Smith Rowe continues his form of pre-season into the first few games for Fulham, I would not surprise me to see Smith Rowe get called up at all. Then watch the meltdown from the negative Arsenal fans.
Oh God, yeah, that's coming. That's incoming.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it doesn't fit the system. What's the point in having someone in the squad that's not going to play because he doesn't fit the system? It's pointless. You know, you want new signings. Well, to get new signings, guess what? You've got to sell someone. It's nothing to do with money. It's the squad. You can only have 25 players registered. We're currently on 24. That tells you how tight we are. We can get one more in. One needs to leave before someone else comes in.
That's right.
It's just people just need to use their brains sometimes. And they don't seem to use them. Anyway, it's just so silly because I know Luke was saying about what I said about FFP with Chelsea. Like, it's very complicated. It is very complicated. The business side of it is very complicated. But football fans, for some bizarre reason recently, want to know everything about finances. Why? What's it got to do with it? I'm not being horrible. I don't want to sound horrible. What's the finances have anything to do with your enjoyment of football? Nothing.
Exactly.
You don't go into Asda to go and do your weekly shop and then at the end go, "Oh, can I see your accounts for the year, please?" Why?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want to know? You know, let the business people and the lawyers deal with that. You just enjoy the football. You know, I know all the fans like, well, how are Chelsea spending all this money? Well, they're doing things legally for a start. I know it sounds weird, but when you can sell your youth players for 20 million quid, like, I'm not meant to tell you this until September, but Smith Rowe is worth way more than 27 million quid that we actually got for him. He's worth around 100 million for transfer money because he's an academy product. So he's worth 100 million pounds to us. I know it sounds weird, but that's the way that FFP rules work. So you can see Chelsea sell, City sell. They sell very well with their youth, even if they've never played. They sell them very well. Times it by 4, that's the real value of that person. So that's how they manage to spend it. We just have not done that very well. You know, it's just one of those sad things about us. Because if Liverpool fans knew, they'd be going, "Well, where's all the money?" Because they sell very well. They sell their youngsters very, very well, but they don't spend the money. So I get why if Liverpool fans do get frustrated with FSG, because FSG just want to pocket the money, make a big profit out of them. KSE don't want to do that. Eventually, they'd like to see a bit of return, but at the moment, it's a case of getting there, setting the project up, and then they will see a return. But they'll also put some of the money back in as well, because obviously it's a continuous project which needs a bit of money now and then. But eventually, we should be able to be self-sufficient, where we sell to buy because we're making good profit. So,
I hear that. Yeah,
but just fans just enjoy the football.
Yeah,
don't worry about the business.
That.
Let the business people and the lawyers worry about that.
I don't like to get into all that politics. I just, as long as I know that our club can bring a player in, so be it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm frustrated with the Subamendi situation at the moment. It is frustrating, and the thing is with Subamendi is a buyout clause, which is different to a release clause. So a buyout clause, Subamendi is the person that has to pay La Liga, not the team. So you have to get the money to Subamendi. This is where it gets really weird. You have to give Subamendi the 60 million euros he has to then go and trigger it. And then I don't think it will happen, if I'm honest. I will be very, very shocked if Subamendi happens. Very shocked. Because he's never been that keen. Last season he was keen, but unfortunately we decided not to go with that option. I don't think he'll do it. I don't think he will. I hope he does, because I think he's a quality player and he deserves to be in the Premier League. Because I think he's brilliant. I don't care what people are saying about him, but because loads of people on X are going, "Oh, he's not that good." Really?
Yeah.
really. You tell me a club that wouldn't want Zubimendi, because I guarantee you won't find one. Because even City would consider it, because he'll be ready to replace Rodri when Rodri goes. So, I think every single club in the Premier League would take Zubimendi. Bobby Rand. Yes, it's not like Luke was doing anything wrong, because Luke is entitled to ask the question. I just feel that there seems to be a big influx at the moment on YouTube and X, where football fans are coming out and going, how come we've got all this? I think Turkish did it on AFTV. It's like saying, why are we not spending big? Well, one, we haven't finished the transfer window for a start, so how about you just calm down? And supposedly they have links with Arsenal, blah, 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 which is why they do so much transfer daily, but they don't have anything.
They do that every year.
It's just annoying. Well, all they do is read the news.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Maybe they should do transfer monthly.
Yeah, because they've got no information of themselves. They literally just
they don't.
News. I could do that anyway, but funny enough, I'm a bit busy to do a transfer daily show. But it's just mental. But look, just chill. The window's not finished. I expect Arsenal still to be busy. I still expect a minimum of 4 players in after Marino. It would be very disappointing if we didn't get 4. But like I said, I'm currently on an 8 out of 10 at the window, just because we're just not quite there yet. I can't be a 10 until we're there. But yeah, we should get there. Ramsdale should be going. That's pretty soon. If he is going to Wolves, I don't want him going before the weekend, because I don't want him playing against us. Because we all know what happens when we sell goalkeepers and they play against us. So yeah, we'll sell him on the Sunday. I have no issues with that. But yeah, so we've got lots to do. Kivior, I expect to go, to be honest. Good shot there. And then obviously Eddie's got to go and Nelson's got to go. So there is 4 players, or 4 gaps in our squad, which we will try and fill. Yeah. So, that's why I'm saying minimum of 4, because 4 will leave. Kivior, Ramsdale, Eddie and Reece. So that's why I'm saying there will be 4, because Arsenal are not going to go into the season with less than the 25 squad. That would be stupid.
It would be. No, it would be.
If you've got the 25-man squad, you take the 25-man squad. You don't go, you know what? We don't need 25 men. We'll have 22. Why? I don't know when Neri will...
Is it Nwaneri, Miles Lewis Skelly, Nichols, a few of our youngsters, at least for them, they don't need to be in at 25.
No, they don't. Exactly.
Which is great,
People don't realise, People don't realise, but they are taking those slots. They don't need to, because they are part of the youth system. So they are outside the 25-man squad. So we can use as many of those as we want. Just like every other club does, by the way. It's not just an Arsenal special. Every club can do that. So you're not going to fill the gap up with your youth, because it's pointless.
Exactly.
Obviously, when they get to a certain age, then yes, they have to take a slot of the 25, but they're not at that age yet, so we are perfectly fine. But yeah, I do expect to see a lot more Nwaneri next season.
Yeah.
A little bit of Lewis Skelly. Like I said, I think he'll take the El Neni role, which we hardly saw El Neni last season. So
yeah. Bobby, I've never asked you this, but
yes.
would you in the future, mate? Because I would say yes to this. The youngsters that we like that have left already.
Yes.
Now, George Graham, when Keown left to go to Villa, that was when Graham first came in, and I'm sure Graham said that he always at some point, if Keown improved, he would take him back. But Keown went to 2 clubs and then brought him back in '93.
Yeah.
You probably know what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Would you like to see if our boys improve at such a rate, and when they hit, like, say, 21 and they're playing regularly and doing well, would you would you ever, as a manager, bring them back?
In a heartbeat. Koji Dubry, I kind of expect to. I kind of expect Koji Dubry to come back.
I would bring him back
because he is literally a Saka 2.0.
Yeah,
Literally, there is literally everything about him is Saka. I just think he could actually be a little bit better than Saka. In my opinion, I'm not knocking Saka before anyone has a go. I'm not knocking him. I just think Koji has the ability to be better. Oh, shot there, just wide. Who else? Chido Obi. I don't see that happening because I think, from what I've heard from Man United, he is their third choice striker, which tells me everything what they think of him. You know, he's literally behind Højlund and Xerxes. So, but we all know he's talented. That one I'm very upset by because obviously last summer I released the name and I said watch out for him. He went on to have a great season, and then we lose him. So I am a bit upset by that because I was hoping he'd do all this at Arsenal, but hey ho. Raw Waters, I don't think he'll just be a squad player. I don't think he'll ever get to a first team quality for me. I just think he would have been the Andy Linnigan type player, someone that would be there if we needed him. I think he'll be good. But I don't think he'll be fantastic. But yeah, I have no issues with like if we went for hang on. No. If we brought Marlon back, because obviously there was links with Marlon from Dortmund, I'd have no issues with him. Musa, I would have brought him back. I can't say his name, but the guy at AC Milan, Ismail Benakir.
Benasir.
Yeah, I would have brought him back. I have no issues. The only issue I would have ever had is if they went to Tottenham, because we then got to wash all that smelly stuff out.
Of course.
And the allergic to trophies issue they seem to have. Because it was quite funny. Even Harry Kane was obviously thought, I can't even pick up this trophy yesterday against them. Because he was just felt allergic to it. So obviously he was doing it for other reasons, but I just thought it was quite funny. But it's just like if I touch it, I'm going to get a disease. What did that just? Did that hit post or what did that hit? So I need to see this chance again here.
Yeah, that's why. Keeper.
Oh, brilliant by Sinchenko again. Did it hit a goal key?
Oh no, it did hit the post.
Yeah, I thought it hit the post.
Saka, I've noticed Saka's heading well today from crosses and whatnot, and it's not that's something he's looking to add to his game as well.
Yeah, I agree. But
goals.
Cine's passing and placement is beautiful today. Absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of warming up, which I'm guessing we'll get to the 60-minute mark and we'll make changes. I don't think any made changes at half time, did they?
No, I don't think they did.
I need to get into Chris's. Sorry, Chris. I feel Edwards and Co. Get him, in my opinion, they were trying to negotiate lower fee, but apparently now triggering release clause, which means it's up to the player, not the club. Exactly. It's very weird, that one. It's different with release clauses to buyout. It's really weird. I'm not against Carvalho and Bobby Clark sales. They're not going to play, so let them get first team football. Exactly. When you keep hold of players for too long, as we know, you lose a lot of value. So get the best value you can out of them. I think the Fabio Carvalho, for me, is a great deal for Brentford. He is so talented, that kid. But yeah, obviously it's good for Liverpool as well, because quite good profit on him still. Look out for Trey Nyoni. Laz is next one to break through at Liverpool, like Conor Bradley and Kwanzaa. Yeah, I saw Nyoni against... When did I see him last season? I saw him it might have been against us, actually. I remember watching a Liverpool game and I saw Nyoni. Obviously, Kumas has gone to Stoke on loan as well, so I'm going to keep an eye out for him because obviously he's Jason's son, ex-West Brom player. But he looked really good at Liverpool, Kumas. But the two at the club I don't particularly like, City, Heskey's sons are fantastic.
Mm.
Absolutely fantastic, those two.
Oh, he has two sons that play. I thought it was just the one.
No, he's got two up there.
Two. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's greedy.
Mm.
Yeah, he didn't want just one good son that's good at football. He wanted two. But they're both quality. They really are.
Mm. I'd take Martinelli off.
Yeah, I think that's two.
I think it's on the shoulders. Well, yeah. We need him fresh for next Saturday.
From what I can hear, because there's a round of applause, is that players getting ready to come on. Cindy can take the throw in here. Kumas is at Stoke on loan. So nice debut goal for him at Carlisle on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to it because honestly, Gravenberch's been looking really good at number 6 for us. Slot knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not of the opinion that Liverpool will drop off too much. I don't think it will.
No.
If they are to drop off, it will be a tiny bit.
Yeah. I think Gravenberch will have a good season. Yeah. I predict a really good season for him.
Yeah, so do I. Slot is a very good coach.
Yeah.
And I'll stick with this. Ten Hag is a very good coach. I think he's just lost his way. You know, he's like that coach in Waterboy. Just lost his mojo.
You're talking about what's his name, Henry Winkler's character?
Yeah. You know, when he just lost his mojo a bit.
Yeah, I've not seen that movie entirely, you know, but
it's very good.
Yeah, I've seen bits.
Oh, it's worth a gig. If you like Adam Sandler, you'll love that movie because it is very good movie. So it's one of those. Ten Hag, I think personally, just needs to go. They've already got their replacement there already, so that's just my opinion on Man United. Sorry.
In terms of Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Yeah. Well, there is no way they hired him to be the coach.
Do you know what? It's funny you say that because what does that remind you?
Oh, what a strike that is!
It was, wasn't it? Benrahma.
Yeah, that it was over. But what? Sorry, what were you going to say, mate?
Say Benrahma. Yeah, because it kind of reminds me of Chris will know about this. I know from years ago, mind you, Chris had only been a youngster at the time. It was like when Roy Evans wasn't doing a bad job at Liverpool, and then the season after we won a double, they decide, okay, well, you know what, we're going to get Gerard Houllier, and you're going to be joint managers. Yeah. And I think the whole of Liverpool knew, well, okay, you're basically saying, right, if we don't do so well, Evans, you've got to go. Gerard, you're staying here.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That must have been a bit of a kick in the teeth for Roy Evans at the time when he saw that. I mean, wow.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think Wenger would have liked that at the time if he had someone, you know, that was a joint manager.
I know. Well, Ruud was the manager of what club?
Who was that?
Ruud. Yeah, he was the manager of someone in Eredivisie, wasn't he?
That's right. Was
it PSV or Feyenoord? PSV, wasn't it?
I think it was PSV. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
because he was up against us.
At PSV, who aren't a bad club, by the way.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't go to Man United to be a coach from being a manager of PSV. So it tells you everything that they've got their replacement just in case it all goes tits up.
So it's another one of their heroes that's going back.
Yeah,
going back to the club, and I'll tell you what, for all of Ruud van Nistelrooy's goals, he was at United for what, 5 seasons? Do you know how many league titles he won?
No.
During the time he was at United?
No, how many did you win?
If I mention this to a United fan, to a youngster, they'll probably say, no, that can't be right. He only won 1 title.
Did he?
He won 1 league title.
Didn't know.
Yeah. Smart. And that was because because the first season he joined, we won the league. We won the league that season. And then they won the league in 2003. And then United didn't see a league title until 2007, but he'd already left the club.
Okay. He was a very good striker, by the way.
He was brilliant.
Very, very good. The drop-off will be us being title race. That's it, like last season, maybe cup win. We have the squad for knockout competitions, yeah. The style of football that Slot does is incredible as well. So I'm looking forward to watching Liverpool play next season. Not against us,
No, of
but when
course
I
not.
did the neutral games. Oh, there's a lot of changes now. Of course there is. Here we go.
From Lyon, yeah.
I remember last time they were rubbish with this, weren't they? So I better get my Twitter up.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. That's a good ball. 1-2. Or wasn't the best ball, but Saka, that's a foul. Yeah, he doesn't need to make that challenge at all.
He's a dirty little player, he is, though. I don't particularly like him, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I think he's a dirty little centre back. Yeah, I'm not a great fan of him. Never have been.
Innit? I'll bring Saka off as well. I think he's done well today.
Yeah. I think they're making the Lyon changes yet. I'm hoping the Lyon Twitter feed is good.
Jesus coming on.
Oh, Arsenal change as well.
Who else? Zinchenko off.
Oh, Calafiori's coming on.
Whee! There he is.
So Zinni's off. Calafiori's on. Havertz for Jesus, I'm guessing. Oh, Rice.
Declan Rice.
What for Jesus?
So Odegaard's probably going into. I hope it's Odegaard's going in midfield, not Havertz.
Well, to be fair, we are signing a midfielder, so this is just for now. It's definitely not Havertz's permanent position.
Oh no, yeah.
So the guy that I can't say his name is coming off. He's coming on for absolute. Oh, Gift Orban. Okay.
Diawara's coming on.
Benrahma is off for Balde. No offense, Arsenal.com, but you are useless when it comes to this. Because they're putting the names up in the corner and they're not the ones that are actually coming off at the time. Which doesn't right. Thank you, Leon. You have changements, as Leon are calling it on their website. So we've got Gift Orban, Balde, Nwama, and Diawara. Benrahma, Kakarot.
Oh,
what's happened?
That wasn't bad.
Oh, right. Let's see if we can change these over now. No, that doesn't make sense. How come there's 1, 2, 3? 4 players came on for Lyon, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah. 1, 2,
4 or 5. I'm not too sure. I mean, looks like we've only made 2 changes, and Martinelli's still on the pitch. And you see, this is what I can't stand with Arteta at times, where you think Martinelli's worked hard today, he's taken some knocks, take him off.
Yeah, I know.
I totally get keeping him on if we're 1-0 down at home in the Premier League or something like that. But come on.
Yeah. Well, because Martinelli, didn't he play in Copa America as well?
He did. Yeah.
So they've all been away. They've not had a full pre-season.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, yeah. It is what it is. Isn't it?
in it. And I know it's no big thing, but when I look at shirt numbers, I'd give Thomas Partey number 4, Ben White number 2, and Saliba could have the number 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think Partey likes 5,
there was
doesn't he?
talk of Thomas Partey wanting number 14.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if that will happen. I don't think so.
Well,
let's just change these.
Number 14. I think the first Arsenal player I ever saw wearing a number 14 shirt. Who was that? I think it was Martin Keown.
Was it?
Yeah, he used to wear number 14.
Yeah.
Because Bold had the 5.
Yeah.
Then when Bold left the club, Keown had number 5.
Yeah, well, the countdown that I do, it's the history of our numbers. So everyone that's worn the number 1, the number 2, the number 3, number 4, number 5, 6, number 7, going all the way back in our history.
I think that's brilliant. And
that took me a long time to do, mate.
Well, I didn't see Cedric's name in there.
Cedric is on there. Hang on, no, Cedric was 17, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's never been number 2, has he?
No, he hasn't. Thank God.
Yeah.
I was one of those guys that I got really excited when Cedric first joined us because of his form for Portugal and the Southampton form, because I was quite impressed with him. And then all of a sudden, it's like one of the monsters took from Space Jam as well, took his ability, and then he's on the ball, he's like this, and he's like, "Here's the ball, man." Oh. Why didn't you clear that, Cedric? What's going on with you? I don't know.
Big up to Peter asking Chris a question. He has answered it. And Callum Maldini. To be fair, we have actually got our own Maldini at the club. His name's Maldini Kakuri.
Kakuri, that's right. Yeah.
Yes, he was named after Maldini. I'm going to be fair to Maldini Kakuri and not call him Callum Maldini. We've got our own one. He is a good centre back as well.
I like him when I see him in the reserves or in the under 18s and that. I like him, and him and Seb Ferdinand in midfield.
Yes,
I think they can improve.
Yes,
when I look at those two guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I've got my 5 to watch for the next couple of seasons. I quickly mentioned it in the show a few weeks ago, but I'm going to keep it to my chest now because the last one I got very excited by has now gone to Man United. So I'm not going to get too excited about these players anymore because I might get upset. But we have just signed someone from Northern Ireland, and there is a lot of hope about him, O'Neill. He's just joined our first year scholars, so there's him. But Brady's right about Kakuri and Seb Ferdinand. No relation, by the way. But yeah, we've got a lot of good youth, and I do hope that we see a few more come through.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll be honest. If we see a Lundberg again, I'll be delighted.
Oh yeah,
obviously Freddie's
son.
child has signed, haven't they? So
yeah,
I'll be delighted if we see another Lundberg.
Oh gosh, yeah. If he's anything like his dad, or has the character, he'll have the traits and characteristics of his dad.
God, yeah. What a player! His dad, though, because we only signed him for was it £5 million or something? It wasn't even that much, was it?
Yeah. Well, this is what you want, isn't it? You want those. You want those players. You want the offspring to be better than their fathers. You want that.
You do.
It
hasn't worked with Dennis, his son, unfortunately. Bless Mitchell, but but
that's what you want.
Look, a lot of people question. I remember at the time they were questioning Lundberg signing, because obviously we signed him from Jargenden,
Yeah.
some Swedish team.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Who is he?" But it was just brilliant scouting again.
And he also scored against us, didn't he? In a was it a World Cup qualifier?
Was it?
Well, the European Championship qualifier. He scored against us. I think he scored against us. We lost 2-1 before he joined us.
Yeah.
Right.
Jesus is down, but I think they're having a drinks break now. Whilst Jesus obviously, for people that are not in the UK, it is quite hot here again today. Big up to the 3,165 people watching now. Thank you very much.
Thank you indeed.
Obviously, it's an earlier game on a Sunday. Most people do go out on Sundays. So the numbers are still fantastic.
And please subscribe to us if you haven't. Gladly appreciate it. And thank you again.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that Gabriel header. Whoa. I don't like seeing Jesus in these situations because I'll tell you, there's a player there in him, really.
Yeah, he's just so unlucky with injury, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, Sevilla away last season for me was his best game last season for us.
Yeah.
What a performance. See more of that. Mikel Arteta, he's dressed like Pierce Brosnan in the the GoldenEye movie. Yeah.
Right,
yeah, that's good. See. Oh bless. There's a kid there with his family, with his name's obviously Idris, with the back of his shirt, and I bet his parents probably say, you know what, but Idris Elba, he's an Arsenal fan. Bless.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice seeing that. You know what I mean, with the families crown that. It's really nice seeing that.
Yeah, I had that yesterday with the Wolves because they played their last home game here yesterday.
Yeah.
So many families. It's beautiful to see.
Yeah.
Obviously, these friendlies are just brilliant because they're so cheap to go and watch as well. So you can take it out. It's affordable. And people don't normally go have the opportunity to go.
It's a good thing Dermo went on there now, as you mentioned that, Wolves, because he probably said, "Oh, I bet you were there in the background in the box. You were there in the Wolves war box or something like that."
I know. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I think I own the stadium.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, if you did, cool. I'd go up there. I'd work for you. I'd quit my job, mate.
No, definitely, I'll be definitely hiring some people. That's a certain. If I owned it.
Did it?
Second half's not as exciting. I think he's told him to go into third gear here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not been a bad performance, but it's not been poor by any means.
Oh no, definitely not.
But Lyon, it's not even a mid block. It looks like a low block they're playing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, exactly, because Lyon obviously changed their team. They made 4 changes. It does just joint the whole game. Oh,
well, yeah. It looks like we got 1,
6.
2, 3. Yep, 6.
6 players coming on.
Mm.
And guess who one of them isn't? No Eddie.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That tells you everything.
Mm.
People that like to doubt me on this information This tells you everything. No, Eddie.
Well, I don't. Well, I'll tell you what. No one in the group chat doubts you. That's for sure.
There's it's obviously G's being my voice at the moment on X, and people are just going, "Oh, where's the information? This guy's saying this. This guy's just how about everyone has different contacts?"
Exactly. So we got Kyrgios, Lewis Skelly coming on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trossard's on. Saka's off.
This will take me a while.
About time.
I'll be honest. Saka will be coming off on Nelson, I'm sure. Surely. Havertz came. Who came on for Havertz then?
Came on for Havertz. Jorginho, I think.
Oh, okay, so none of this is making sense. Okay. Cool.
Or Jorginho and party, or party for Jorginho.
Yeah.
Gabriel's coming off now.
Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Saliba's coming off. Gabriel's coming off. Party's coming off. Havertz coming off. Saka's coming off. Martinelli's coming off. Right. So then I've got to try and work out who's going where. Right. Okay. So
looks like
Trossard
on the
front,
left,
won't he? So
yeah.
Lewis Skelly. So Calafiori will drop into the centre back role. Lewis Skelly will go left back. Kivior will obviously go centre back.
Yep.
Okay. Right. Okay. That makes okay.
Nelson on the right.
Yes, as we assumed. Yeah.
There he is.
Trossard will now be where Martinelli was.
Yep.
Okay. So this might take me a while. I do apologise, people. Mary.
Yeah. No, I was offside.
Okay, I think that's everybody. If this is where Lyon now make 10 changes, I'm going to throttle them. There we go. I think that's right. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know it's not for you, Bobby, but I'll tell you what,
Yes,
this home kit of ours is growing on me. I didn't like it at first, but it's growing on me. I think it just takes me back to the late 80s.
No,
with
fair
the
enough.
sleeves in particular, you know.
Yeah, I'm just not a great fan of it. Like I said, I don't really own that many home shirts because they've never really gone, oh, I must have it. It always has to be a must-have. If not, I just won't get it. Like I just got the new Ajax away shirt because I love it. Obviously, it's one of my big teams in Europe.
Yeah.
I love it. M doesn't like any of the ones I've chosen. but I like obscure stuff. I like things that stand out and just, I remember it. Obviously, I love the black one. That's why I've got it. I've got the pre-match as well, which is can't explain it, but it just looks fun. I don't like the third kit. I don't like the third kit though. I think because Tottenham have worn a similar colour lately, it feels wrong because their colour has been fairly similar to that recently.
Yeah. So wearing your Ajax top, I mean, would you would you go over Amsterdam and get some diamonds like you've been to Wolves and back?
I honestly, it's one of my, other than Highbury, it's one of the most amazing stadiums I've been to. Obviously, I'm looking forward to go to Dortmund's ground, but I don't think anything's going to beat Highbury or Amsterdam Arena to me.
Yeah.
Amsterdam Arena is amazing.
Well, I mean, I've been to Amsterdam 3 times, but never to the stadium.
No, that's what you're meant to say. You're meant to say, I went to Amsterdam to go to the stadium, because otherwise other people think other reasons that you went to Amsterdam.
Yeah, just watch out for a big police officer inspector with a sombrero.
For people that don't know what Only Fools is, that's what we're trying to refer to. Only Fools.
Oh man, well, it wouldn't be me, man. I'd probably be. You better go pay for your breakfast, Brendan.
Oh crikey!
Well, I wouldn't go to Sid's, that's for sure.
God no, jeez. Mind you, I definitely remember Caths back in the day that they would definitely like Sid's. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, they were. They were. They were. Oh, cigarette smoked a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
they were bad. Been doing F1 at 24 career mode, recently started in F2 doing it properly and finally got a mic so I can talk. Oh, cool. That's cool. I think that's what you showed me the other day, isn't it? Is that your career mode? So you can start in F2. That's pretty cool then. Oh, hang on. Is someone
oh really? Okay.
Why is there a standing ovation? Okay, what was the standing ovation for?
I don't know what that was for.
It's like someone was coming off. No, I have no idea what that was about.
No. Well, I saw Calafiori was jostling with the defence.
Oh, okay.
Before that corner was taken. Oh, that's a bit of a let him through.
Oh, blimmin' heck.
Oh, it's a save from Raya.
Well done, David. Whew. Need to see that again. That was a heck of a throw from Perry, though.
Wasn't it?
Jeez.
That looked like Jorginho. That looked like Jorginho missed that. Yeah, Jorginho missed it.
Yeah, should have stood up.
Mangala is coming on.
Okay, Mangala's coming on for Tolisso.
Tolisso. Yep.
Okay.
Mangala.
I know I said I was going to be a little bit disappointed with anything less than a couple of goals, but it hasn't been quite the game like Leverkusen has been, was it?
No. I mean, if we start like we did against Leverkusen, I think we'll beat Wolves next week.
Yeah, it could beat him handsomely as well, because obviously they're losing Neto now.
Yeah.
I know that they're replacing him with a young lad from Ajax. But Neto's a huge miss. Huge.
Oh, yeah.
So
he is.
Yeah. I'm not saying they haven't got some good players, because they have, but Neto's a massive miss. And this young lad, yes, he is good, but he's not a Neto.
Well, the fact is as well is like, I mean, how many seasons do you reckon Cole Palmer will have at Chelsea? Because I can see him going abroad.
I can see him being the next Bellingham that goes abroad and makes it big.
Yeah.
I think he's quality. If the opportunity came for Arsenal to get him, I'm having him.
I'd get him. Yeah.
And it's got nothing to do. Competing against Saka, it's got sod all to do with that.
Exactly, and this is the thing why I know a number of Arsenal fans wouldn't want him because of that. But you can rotate the two. It's like I know there was this thing about Leroy Sané. Now with Leroy Sané, I would take Leroy Sané, but he can play right, he can play left.
Yep.
You know, that's what we need if we want to be successful. We need to get these quality players in.
It's like they want to protect Saka from ever being dropped. Well,
Yeah,
no offense.
Yeah. and this is the thing. And business is business, right? I've got no time for sentiment as well. With even if we like these players, if I mean, like I'm a party fan. If say for example we get that elite DM in, say for example we get it in right now, and party only plays a few games. I know at least I'm happy with whoever is selected.
Yeah,
I'm happy. I'm not going to say, oh, why isn't Mike Thomas playing? And start making noise. No. We really have to stop that. I'm sorry. We have to stop that.
Yeah.
Really, well and truly. It just winds me up.
Totally agree. Chris saying I'm so dominant at F2 at the moment. I did cause an accident incident in Azerbaijan in battle for win, but I got away with it somehow while driver who was in lead dropped down grid. But I don't care. What's my goal? Were you doing a Schumacher? Is that what or a Vettel?
Yeah.
I swear I've heard them say that a few times. It was my call.
Oh, is it? I kept in play.
12-man crash. I don't care. It was my corner.
Yeah, that's what Schumacher used to do, isn't he?
Yeah, and a bit of Vettel sometimes. Vettel did turn into be a nicer person in the end. Going on. Here's Nwaneri. Still Nwaneri.
I do like Nwaneri.
Not that bad. That's all right then.
I actually thought he was going to shoot as well. Yeah. He's such a confident lad, isn't he?
He is. Yeah. He will be getting a new contract very soon as well.
Well, that's good news.
Obviously, Gabriel will as well, but he deserves it. So, got no issue with that. The fact he's paid less than Ramsdale and other players says to me that he needs more money. He's our starter.
Yep.
I'll stick by it. Yeah, he was better than Saliba last season.
Yep. I see Lewis Kelly's wearing 49 undefeated.
Then in Imola, had battle with a win with my teammate Porsche, chasing him down and snatching win a final from him. I was to take it away from him, but I got title to win. You're doing a Norris. Well, that's what Norris wanted to do.
Because the last time I played anything like that Formula One, it was on the Sega Mega Drive. Super Monaco Grand Prix, one of the hardest games I've ever played. I never won a race on it. Never won a race. It was so hard.
Right. Now, what I kind of expect, I could be wrong, but because we're going to penalties, I kind of expect to see Eddie come on.
Oh, yeah, like you said, it's going to penalties, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
So it could be a last hurrah. 2 minutes. I'm sure if he could, he would get him on. Calm, seriously? Do you seriously want to go there, mate?
No, yeah.
I could be one of two people this season with United. I could be nice, or I could be an arse. It's up to you. Because I'm going to do. I'll cover some United games at some point this season. Because I don't always do Arsenal. I do neutral games as well. So we'll see how Cole wants to treat me. Donny scored 4 yesterday. What do you mean? You know exactly I wasn't on about Donny. You know exactly what team I'm on about. It was in the rain too, so for a few laps we were skiing at times. You made us ski. Oh no. Oh, Imla's really good track. I love racing around that. If it happens again, then I've got a decision to make. I'm actually looking forward to the F1 coming back. I don't know how much to be able to watch because obviously the football will be back. But I've actually enjoyed it the last few games. I don't know what you mean. You only support Donny now. Oh, okay, fair enough. No more Oldham. Okay, got you.
Yeah, I think Formula One has been a lot more interesting now in the last 3 races. Because
Yeah,
prior to that, I was just
yeah.
getting fed up with Verstappen and
It was upsetting because I've watched F1 for so long since I was a kid. Unfortunately, I was watching the one that Ayrton died in, but it didn't put me off it because obviously I knew that is the unfortunately something that can happen. So it's one of those sports you know that can happen. Obviously, when Roman had that horrendous crash, I feared for that one. To be fair, very good to see him come out of that. But we know that that's what can happen in F1 because they're extremely fast cars. You know, you crash. Unfortunately, the likelihood is something bad could happen. But yeah, I've loved F1 for so many years. It's amazing. But yeah, the Verstappen thing has totally ruined it for me. McLaren look like going to win constructors this year. Drivers' title still step too far for Norris, in his opinion. I think so. I think there's quite a big margin, isn't there, between Max and Lando in points wise. I think it's about 3 races. I think that Max would have to fail to get any points in.
I haven't looked at the table.
Yeah, but the constructors is quite close. But I think the actual driver's title is pretty. Grosjean was walking out of fire casually. I was like, bird. I know it was mad how he was reacting to that, but when I saw that happen, I did fear for it. It was horrendous. So what's this pointless cup? Oh, look. I'm not celebrating any cup trophy because this is not a cup to me. It's a sponsor because obviously Lyon are also sponsored by Emirates as well. So it's just an advertising cup, I suppose. But I'm not like a certain fan down the road who celebrates God knows what Audi Cup and Tiger Cup and John Smith's Cup. I don't know what they are, but
what was the cup? What was the cup that a friendly cup that Tottenham won a few weeks ago?
Did they win one? Did they? Oh,
I thought they won one
when they won in Asia.
Yeah,
I have no idea what that was called, but they celebrated.
Yeah, because Ash put up one on his channel, which was quite funny. And he put up this trophy, and I actually said, and it looked like a golden plate, and I'm like, oh my god! So I just said to Ash, that actually looked like the women's Wimbledon plate.
Yeah, I didn't like that, did it?
Yeah. It did, you know. I mean, well, they must, I'll tell you what, they must have broken it at Serena Williams' home and took one of her replicas.
Spurs would celebrate an egg cup. They would, to be fair. Can we say congratulations to Harry Kane for winning the trophy last night at Tottenham? Yeah, it was just hilarious that he wouldn't touch it. He's obviously allergic to him. Bless him. Right, we are going into penalties now.
I really don't. I don't get this, but yeah,
they are going to go up. Yeah. They're still, the goal celebrations are still going to go up, but I'll be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
seriously.
Sure. Ainsley reunion.
We're all having hugs at the moment.
Well, I've always liked, it's more or less they're having a reunion with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I've always liked Ainsley.
Lovely lad. Lovely.
Yeah.
For me, it was always what we did, what we didn't do in the right way for nothing he did at all.
No.
I know he was adamant that he wasn't a right back and stuff like that, but he didn't cause a big fuss about it.
No.
That was just what he said, which is fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion. So he doesn't feel that he's a right back, but I think right now he's kind of realised that is his best position due to the fact that's what he does at Lyon. Right, so this is going to be interesting because if Thomas Partey's come off, but it looks like he's like going to take a penalty.
Well, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that because I just find it weird that you've won the game and then you take a penalty shootout. I really don't understand that.
No,
and that's in any friendly. I've
that's so good.
Seen that happen. Didn't that happen in the US? Didn't it?
Yeah, a lot of fans are leaving, and I'll be honest, I'm not surprised because it seems a bit pointless. There's the lovely Emirates Cup, which is a nice trophy, to be fair. It does look like something that belongs in Asgard, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's still nice. Are they
What
doing
new?
the penalty shootout?
What new Asgard? What new Asgard, Bobby?
Oh, they're not doing the penalty shootouts.
They're not. Oh, well, that's good.
I think they're done.
Oh, well, that's all right then. Or would it have been penalties if it was a draw, of course?
What is the I can't think of his name. The guy that does the Arsenal.com used to play for Arsenal. Can't think of his name. The host. What's his name?
Oh, and he used to play for Arsenal.
Yeah. On Arsenal.com, he used to play for us, didn't he? I don't think he played many games for us though. What's his blooming name? But anyway, he was the one that said before the game that this game's going to go to penalties. But I'm guessing maybe he didn't hear it right. If it was good to go to a draw, it would go to penalties because they're definitely not going to penalties now. They're walking around the pitch.
No. Yeah.
So I think we're definitely done, aren't we? Let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, it's I'm actually surprised a few fans have gone.
Yeah, because I'm guessing that they've heard that, or they just were like, "What's the point of penalties?"
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely no penalties, is there?
No,
I can't see Eddie. Can anyone see Eddie?
No.
No, Reese is gone. You can tell that with his face.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You know.
He's gone. I can't see Eddie though. I'm gonna guess Eddie's gonna do a proper goodbye. Or being told not to even walk around. Don't you dare get injured by walking. We need you gone. Get him in a wheelchair straight away down that tunnel. Fly him out to France immediately.
Oh, speaking of wheelchairs, it's like Noah Lyles in the wheelchair. Oh, jeez. Faking his COVID because he lost.
I heard about this, yeah, because obviously I haven't been watching
it. He was jumping up for joy, bragging about, bragging like he was going to win a 200. He gets a bronze, and then he ends up in a wheelchair, and then he says he has COVID. And I said we was up against the Americans on Friday in a 4x1 relay, and I was watching it, and I thought for us British guys, we got what was it? We got a bronze, didn't we? That's right. And Canada got a shock gold. I'm sorry, all they got is Andre de Grasse and 3 average athletes. They're so crap. And then South Africa got the silver. And then I said to my dad at the time, I said, right, bring out 4 wheelchairs for these American athletes who got disqualified.
Big up to the 3,500 people still watching at the moment because I think there's literally nothing happening now for the rest of this.
I think it's just a presentation now.
Yeah, I think so. I'm waiting for the presentation basically just to make sure it's definitely done. But I'm also trying to find Eddie. I can't actually see him at all. I think I might have just seen him then. I'm not sure. But it says a lot that he didn't actually come up at all. So they're not even risking even like a little bruise.
Yeah.
But there is the Emirates Cup. God knows how many we've won of those.
I know. I've only ever been Emirates Cup twice.
All the fans are there taking photos. Players are taking the photos. Eddie staying in the background, which tells me everything. Not celebrating the win. Yep, he's gone.
Yeah.
Nelson's gone.
Yep.
So yes, a lot more movements happening before we get off into September. Right, let's just quickly wrap this up. Kane didn't want to 2. No, there's not, thankfully, now. This is like you hit the 9 dot spike 9. You can win the match. What an anticlimax. Poor Bobby Roode. I know, I was all ready for it as well, to be fair. I don't mind penalties. There needs to be a point of it. There needs to be a point. There was no point. But yeah, it is what it is. And Colm leaving this one. Oh, God. Don't slate Canada off Captain Canada.
No, man. You know what, man? It's like, no, I love Canada. That's a place I will visit eventually. You know what I mean? I'll have to come and say to Moss, hey, what's up, man? And hang out. No, but also I've got family there as well, in Ontario and Vancouver. But no, it's just that it was a surprising goal for me in that relay. But Andre DeGrasse is still a class athlete. But you know what it is? It's all about the changeovers. And if you get the changeovers right and you got Andre DeGrasse on that fourth leg, you always win a medal. I actually thought they would win a medal, but I thought it'd be bronze because I actually fancied us to get at least silver, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah. Big up. For some reason, our numbers are still going up. So big up to everyone. The game has finished. There is no penalties. So we're just going to wrap this up. I will be back at 7. So in 3 hours' time for the Arsenal news. Rennie, where can they find you, my friend?
Hey, everybody. You can find me here on the Army TV as well. Looking forward to spending the rest of the season with my PB and yourselves as well, who are following us. And please like, share, subscribe. And also, I am back on X with my normal videos of past games against Wolves at home. So I'll be doing that segment as well throughout the rest of the season. So look out for that. Big up to you lot.
Thank you, mate. Yes, we'll be back at the end of the week for the first preview of the season up against Wolves, my local team. So yeah, we'll be back at the end of the week. Don't know when, I'll be honest, because obviously the transfer window's open, so I kind of need to be prepared for breaking news on that. So yeah, I'll work it out somehow.
Well, I'll be there for a challenge, mate. I'll be there. Well, let us know, and I'm up for it.
Well, we'll wait and see, because you may not be up for it, because you never know what I might have put up my sleeve.
Oh gosh, we're about 10 Bobby Boobies coming for the section 11. 10 Bobby Boobies coming. Oh God, I'm gonna lose.
Right, but guys, I'll see you in 3 hours' time. There will be some shows this week as well, because Arsenal News will still continue until the transfer window is finished. But thank you ever so much, Beerpool. Really appreciate it. The numbers are still going up. I don't know why. The game has literally finished, Beerpool, just so everyone's fully aware. But guys, take care. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.
See you later.